So 2 years ago, I made a little film at Middlezoy Aerodrome. It was their first event called Wings and Wheels. Middlezoy is a small grass strip that sits on the former RAF Western Zoyland site, just a few miles from Bridgewater in Somerset. So this year I thought I'd pay another visit and make another film and see how the event has grown. The event is now called Somerset Aerofest and takes place over the last weekend of July.
That's exactly what I was just talking about.
First up, we'll see some arrivals. The wind was bang on the nose straight down the runway, so I made for some great landings. But watch out for the pit special at the end. They don't have any flaps, so they have to come in hot and fast.
See, that's how you land. Yeah, it's fast.
It's always going to be.
As well as the aero, this event also draws in a large collection of vintage bikes and cars and other vehicles. You never quite know what's going to turn up. Our little Doom Goblin Greta would love this one.
I'll think from the James Bond film.
highlight of the weekend was Navy Wings. They've supported the event since it very first started, but this year was the first year they were able to put on a flying display. Now, Navy Wings is a historic division of the Fleet Air Arm, and they have some incredibly rare aircraft, two of which are the only ones flying in the world, that being the Seafire and the Swordfish. They put on a cracking display, although I'm not really kitted out for filming this sort of stuff, but I gave it my best shot.
There to show off to the crowd and doing a great job. I say it's not that easy to fly, but a very firm favourite with the pilots. Early 1970s. And it served in HM ships Nubian, Hecate, Aurora, Ajax and Hecla. During the Falklands War, she was used as a casualty evacuation helicopter. Steve performing a wing over now to come back in and run along the crowd line. And that's his last pass as he now departs back to Yeovil. As I say, this is the only aircraft flying in the world, the only Swordfish in the world right now. Open cockpit with a crew of 3, 1 pilot, 1 observer or navigator, and 1 tail gunner. These aircraft were the mainstay of the Battle of the Atlantic and the Russian convoys. And if you can imagine flying an open cockpit in January on the way to Russia, you get some idea of what it was like. Aircrew average age was 18 or 19. Won the Battle of the Atlantic. And this particular aircraft was in Liverpool months ago, celebrating the 80th anniversary of the Battle of the Atlantic. For those that know your history, the Swordfish took part in the attack at Bismarck in 1940, and in 2 days of continuous attacks, not one aircraft was shot down. Two reasons for that. One, it goes too slow. The German guns were firing ahead all the time. And secondly, it's made of canvas. Armour-piercing shells went straight through. Torpedo from a Swordfish which crippled the Bismarck, hit her rudder. She could then no longer turn, and the Navy moved in to sink her the following day. There she goes. As I say, you won't see that anywhere else in the world today. Seafire now running in from the right. Unlike the Spitfire with a Merlin engine, the Seafire was upgraded with a Griffin engine, which is more powerful, but it's got that lovely roar which you'll hear when she flies past. Again, it fought throughout the war, and very successful in 1945 against Japanese kamikaze pilots. The last action for the Seafire was the Korean War in the 1950s before it went out of service, replaced by jets. That lovely roar from a liquid-cooled piston engine. This particular aircraft is a Seafire Mark 17, and there's the only one in the world flying. So you could say she's finally come home, having served all over the world, built in Yeovil and back to Yeovilton. And as I say, the last one in the world. Flown today by Bill Dean, another ex-Royal Navy Harrier pilot. went to work for Rolls-Royce, where he flew their Spitfire for many years on the display circuit.
This was a cracking day out, and this event has grown quite a lot since I first visited a couple of years ago. The guys at Middlezoy have done a great job. There's a great family atmosphere there too, and also the Navy Wings guys for supporting it. It's a really cracking day out. So well done everybody, and I'll see you next year.